going on, guys? This is Israel Wright, and today I am bringing you The Real with Israel. So it's a new, segment that I'm going to be doing with my personal brand, helping with coaching, consulting, motivating and inspiring aspiring entrepreneurs or existing entrepreneurs that are looking to obviously elevate, but looking for the real. So I'm giving you the stuff that people don't talk about, the things that, obviously aren't easy to talk about, but that are really going to help you grow, especially when it comes to entrepreneurship. So I got asked, what is the price of success? Like, what does that really look like? And the more I think about it, it's probably one of the toughest things that you're going to do in business, because you can literally have everything one day and the next day have nothing. And that's the real of it. And it doesn't mean that you're less than, it doesn't mean that you're a bad business owner. It just means something might have happened. You might have had a series of uncertain, unfortunate events. And next thing you know, at rock bottom. So I definitely want to encourage that person that's there to let them know you're not alone. If you've ever hit rock bottom, you've ran out of money, you've ran out of inspiration, you kind of hit that spot to where you're like, I think I just want to go back to work because it's just getting too difficult. You're definitely not alone. And most entrepreneurs won't talk about it. They only talk about the success. They never really talk about the process, the struggles, the different things and adversity that they go through. But I really feel like that's what helps you actually grow. Like, those are the things that actually help you build more character. Those are the things that actually help you learn from your mistakes. A lot of people are afraid of making mistakes. Like, I personally was afraid of making mistakes going into business, but I didn't understand that mistakes were really giving me more leverage, because now I'm having experience that other people don't. And if I didn't try it, then I would never know, because I'm only going to know as much as I know, and people are only going to tell you as much as they want to tell you. So when it comes to like learning and growing in your business, the experience is everything. Like, the experiences that you go through, the different trials and errors, the different adversities, the difficult points are really, really what makes you who you are. Like, nobody that I know that has gone into business or that is in business right now is just gliding through it effortlessly. They're going through different hurdles, they're going through different adversity, they're going through different things that are making their job not as easy as people might think it should be. There's a bunch of different things that could happen that you can't really control, but it's really about your mindset. It's about how you interpret adversity and how you overcome different obstacles that are gonna happen. They're inevitable. Like, different things are gonna happen throughout your process that are gonna slow you down. Everybody has this idea of where they're gonna be within the next 5 years or 6 months or whatever the case may be, but it's just not realistic. You kind of gotta put a plan in action and attack it the best way that you possibly can. Execute everything that you possibly can, but you also got to understand that stuff is going to happen. Like, it was one of the most, influential things that I learned at an early age from my dad when I was, I think, like 16 or 17. And I was trying to create more of like a budget for myself, like trying to understand money a little bit better. And I wrote down every last thing that I had that was an expense, everything that I was, thinking about that I had to pay for. And then he said, always write a miscellaneous, whether it's a line or just a place that you put miscellaneous expenses. A tire's gonna pop, something's gonna happen. You're gonna, the AC is gonna go out. It's just one of those things that a lot of people don't tell you. And I'm glad that I learned that at an early age. So now when I'm going into business, I always know a miscellaneous thing is always going to happen. So that also lets me know that, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be the A, B, C, D, E, F, G that a lot of people think business is about. Business is about resilience. It's about persistence. It's about really being consistent with what you want to do and understanding what your vision is and your purpose. It has a lot of different layers to it, but for whatever reason, I don't feel like enough people talk about the real of business, how difficult it really is. It's literally like if you take a glass and you drop it on the ground and go down and grab it. Like, that's that's how business is, because you have a dream, you put your dream out there for the world to see, and then if you really, really want it that bad, you go down and grab it, no matter what that feels like, whatever that looks like. And that's what actual business is, not the stuff that you see on social media. It looks beautiful and everybody is in, the islands celebrating and kicking their feet up and sipping margaritas. Like, it really is very difficult, and it almost feels like going to battle every day, because there's so many different things that are going to come your way that you have to address. You can't just, ignore everything. You can't send them to voicemail. You really have to attack these things head on so you can actually get to that next level. So, that's the real with Israel, and hopefully this helps somebody. And be on the lookout for the next series that we come up with, because I really feel like I have some stuff that can help a lot of people. And I don't want to be a person that takes it to my grave. I want to leave empty, and I want to pour as much as I possibly can into every one of my followers, supporters, people that actually want to see my vision come to life. So thank you, and you'll hear from me soon.